in this video we are going to do some kinematic problems. So I know that you guys are bored by doing the previous series, which is the mathematical physics. So let's take into these small problems and involve our free time with this. So without further delay, let's get into the question. So it says that a motorboat going downstream overcame a raft at a point A. So let us take this as a motorboat, which is not even singly look like as a motorboat, but it says that it overcome the raft at a point A, and whereas the motorboat is going downstream, means the river velocity is in this direction, which is x, and the velocity of the motorboat is also v. So the resultant velocity with which motorboat is going in this direction is x plus v. Okay. So after overcoming A, it has, let us take this point as v. T is equal to 60 minutes later it turned back. So let us take this distance which is covering by motorboat. It takes it 60 minutes, which is 1 hour. So after this the motorboat return, but still here the velocity, flow velocity is in this direction, which is x, and the motorboat velocity is in this direction, which is v. So here the resultant velocity with which the motorboat is returning in this direction is v minus x. So after some time pass the raft at a distance, see L is equal to 6 km from the point A. So the raft is going in this direction. Let us take this point as C. Here is the raft after some time, and here is also the motorboat. After some time it passes the raft at point C. So it is said that it is L is equal to 6 km, which is C is equal to 6 km. Means with time t is equal to 60 minutes, and after some time the raft only covers the distance A to C, which is 6 km. But with the same time the motorboat is going from A to B and B to C. Okay. So this time is also equal, like the time in which the raft is going in this direction from A to C, like covering this distance 6 km, is equal to the time by which the motorboat is passing A to B and B to C. Okay. So to equate, by equating this time we can find the flow velocity. Okay. And it also says that the duty of the engine is constant, means this d is constant. Okay. So let us take first the raft position. So 6 km divided by x, distance divided by velocity, is equal to time. So the time taken by the raft to cover the distance A to C is equal to the time taken by the motorboat to cover the distance AB with velocity x plus b, plus to cover the distance BC with velocity v minus x. Okay. So we have to find the flow velocity, means we have to find this x velocity. So I am writing here flow velocity is x, motorboat velocity is v. Okay. So 6 by x. We know that the time taken by the motorboat to cover this distance with velocity x plus v is 60 minutes, because 60 minutes after it turned back after passing the raft at point A. So this is 60 minutes, means let us take this time as t, plus BC. BC is equal to AB minus AC divided by v minus x. Okay. So t plus AB. AB is equal to, this distance is equal to velocity into time. So the velocity is x plus v into time is 60 minutes. So x plus v into t, which is equal to AB minus AC divided by v minus x. Okay. So I am doing the rest part here. 6 by x. Here you can see this t is equal to 60 minutes, means 1 hour, plus x plus v into t. Here it is also 1 hour minus xc divided by v minus x. So x plus v into 1 minus AC divided by B minus X. Okay. So 6 by X, B minus X plus B minus AC. So we can see here that this AC is 6 kilometer. It is also given in the question. So we can put here 6 divided by B minus X. So here you can completely see that X cancel out and it is 2B. Okay. So if we cross multiply this term, 6B minus 6X is equal to 2BX minus 6X. So minus 6x cancel out and B here cancel out. So we have left with the term 2x equal to 6 and x is equal to 3. Okay. So the flow velocity, here we have taken flow velocity as x. So x is equal to 3 km per hour. Okay. Here we have taken the distance time as 1 hour and here the distance is also in kilometer. So it is 3 km per hour. Okay. So the next question is a point traversed half the distance with velocity v naught. Okay. Let us take this as a point. So it is the full distance which is AB. It says that it traversed half the distance with velocity v naught. Means it has velocity v naught and it traversed half the distance. So let us take full distance is L and it is L by 2. Okay. And the remaining part of the distance was covered with a velocity v1 for half of the time and with velocity v2 for other half of the time. Okay. So here the next half of the distance is covered half of the time with velocity v1. So let us take this point as C, and to travel from point C to B it takes t2 time, and from travel from point A to C it takes t1 time. Okay. So this t2 time, so half of the time is t2 divided by 2 is covered with velocity v1 and other half of the time is covered with velocity v2. It is v1 and it is v2. Okay. And this is the other half of the distance which is L by 2. Okay. So find the mean velocity of the point averaged over whole time of motion. So we have to find the mean velocity of the point over the whole time of motion. Okay. So we have to find the velocity means distance divided by time. So to cover the distance L by 2, that is first half of the velocity, it takes t1 time. Okay. So L by 2 v naught which is equal to t1 and this t2 divided by 2 into v1 plus t2 divided by 2 into v2 is equal to L by 2. Okay. So velocity into time, this time plus this velocity into this time is equal to the total distance covered from C to B which is L by 2. Okay. So here we can simplify it as V1 T2 plus V2 T2 is equal to L. Denominator term 2 here cancel out. So if we take common T2, V1 plus V2 is equal to L. Okay. So T2 is equal to L divided by V1 plus V2. Okay. So the total time the point takes to cover A to B distance is equal to T1 plus T2. Okay. So here I am writing the total time, I can take it as T, capital T, is equal to T1 plus T2. to cover this much distance and from this much distance, that is T1 plus T2. So the total length which is covered by the point is A to B, means L length. So the mean velocity is total length divided by total time, which is equal to L divided by T1 plus T2 is equal to L divided by T1. We know that L divided by 2 V naught plus T2 is equal to L divided by V1 plus V2. So by solving this, we have 2 V naught into V1 plus V2. If we take common here L, then L cancel out and it is V1 plus V2 plus 2 V naught. So 2 V naught equals to the numerator 2 V naught plus whole into V1 plus V2 divided by 2 V naught plus V1 plus V2. So the main velocity of the point average over whole of time of motion is 2 V naught whole into V1 plus V2 divided by 2 V naught plus V1 plus V2. So we have solved here these two questions, which is looking like a little bit tricky, but after understanding the whole line, each by each line, and according to the line, if you draw the diagram, and with the diagram you have calculated all these things, and it goes in simple way. So yeah, this is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.